So, welcome back to my small Husqvarna channel, and today we received a new part for my 701. It's right inside this box, and of course it's like I mentioned in the last episode, it's the low front fender. So I think this piece looks pretty awesome. So I like the high front fender from the design and in regards to the design, and that it's high up and that it looks pretty badass. And I would not change it if I would not have had the issue with the temperature. Up to now it seems okay. After the cleaning and after the bleeding of the coolant of the radiator, but still I want to have some straight airflow to my cooler, and so I ordered a part that's from the FR 450 replica, and they also write this low fender. So I also had never some issues with mud inside the fender. With the low one I was riding the Africa Twin. I got a friend who's riding the 790 KTM Adventure, not R, so with a low fender, and he also never experienced any issues with mud stuck inside the fender. So I will just run it for some time, and will share my experience. And right now let's unbox the fender. So the fender itself is coming from Fairings, and it's a company in Greece, and it took me approximately 10 days to receive the part. But it was an issue with FedEx, so Perfect Fairings has nothing to do with it, that it took so long. There it is. So here it is. The quality looks quite okay. So don't expect to have some original KTM spare part which is painted with a good paint job, because here you see you got some parts which has not been painted over here and over there, but overall I'm okay with the quality. Due to some threads that I read inside in the internet or on the internet, I knew that the paint job is not the first class, or not the very best in the end. So that you see, if you look close, you can see some damages inside the painting. So, or some parts that are just painted over. But overall, for me, it's okay. I run a dirt bike, so it's not some shiny bike for fairs or anything. And on the inside, you see that it's some kind like resin, and also some dirt here inside. But never mind, this I don't care about. You won't see it at all. And as you see down here, you have to drill the holes by yourself. So you got two here, and of course one here and one on the other side. And yes, so I'm okay with it. So this one fits also, the weight of the bike nearly. But I think you have to check it in the end if it's mounted on, and there will be some stickers on it later if they arrive on time. So I'll just put it here, and right now I will disassemble the fender protection fender protection, um, the fork protections, and I also have to think about because if you see here, so the ABS and the brake line, so they're both connected to the protection. So in case if your front wheel moves upwards and it's dampening, so that this will be pushed upwards as well. So you don't have anything on the new Fender. And if you don't push this one upwards, then you will create a loop down here if the front wheel will push up. So I have to think about how to connect this both lines as well properly to this Fender. Yeah, but I will find a solution for that, I guess. So yeah, let's go. So I put it just onto my bike, so it looks a bit strange if you are, yeah, if you normally know only the high Fender. And yeah, in regards to design, I also prefer the high one, definitely. But okay, form follows function, so I guess we will use a low Fender for some time and yeah, just run it and make some experiences if it's good or not. If it changed with the overheating issue that I had before. In the end, it's not that bad. And also, if you look inside here, you have a lot of space from the tire to the fender. And what I have to do right now is to drill the holes. So I started with this one here, and I have an 8mm drill, but I need a 9, so I need to go to the shop and buy a 9mm one, and then I will try to fit it on. I have just one small issue over here, so you see there's material missing, so it's not like straight, yeah, it's a little bit curved, so I hope I won't run into some issue over there. Yeah, we will see. And yeah, so let's go by the drill and then reset the drillings and go on. So I just finished my job. So this is what the low fender looks like on a Husqvarna 701. And up to now I enjoy it, yeah, more with every second I take a look at it. In the beginning it was kind of like strange to me, so not to have this high fender, but right now the more often I look at it, the more I enjoy it. So I think it's okay. But anyway, just like I mentioned before, form follows function. So right now you have the complete airstream going over your fender to your cooler, and I think you will run a much lower cooling water temperature and depending motor temperature, of course, and oil temperature as well. And it was pretty hard to drill here. So I used the templates that were marked here on the fender and drilled there. And it does not match with the holes inside the fork. So the fitment was not okay for me. So I knew that the quality was not or will not be the best one. And I read about it inside some threads, and they say, okay, the paint job is not okay. You can see some marks, you can see some dents and stuff like that. Okay, I don't care about this because this won't get damages anyway. But I'm not okay with the fitment. So the fitment was not perfect, and even if you take a look on the front side, you see that the fender is not completely in line with my front tire. So normally it should be like this, but it's a little bit to the left hand side right now from my direction, and I'm not okay with that. So also I had to drill these holes much bigger because I drilled it and then I recognized, okay, it did not fit, so I had to drill it very large in the end. And you have to drill very, very carefully, otherwise you will just damage the painting. And yeah, I already thought that I would have broken this complete piece here on the side, but it's sturdier than you think, and the material is really quite sturdy, so I think this can take a lot of hits and a lot of mud between the tire and the front fender, so I think this will be okay. yeah, but I also left this screw, so I did not drill this hole because there was too less material. Because you see on the downside, I was really scared to just rip it off with a drill and destroy this part here. And so I guess right now that with 5 instead of 6 screws, I'm still okay in the end. So here on the side I have 3, and here we have 2 screws. I also drilled some holes here just to connect the ABS sensor line or cable and the braking hose here from this one to the front fender, so that if my front wheel will push up and my fork will damp, so that both lines will also get pushed up. Otherwise, if these lines are not getting pushed up, if you don't connect them here, then you will create a loop here or somewhere else, and it will flip around and will be flimsy, and I don't like to have this both lines running to my or getting inside my spokes or get some damage. So I just put some wire strap here, connected it to the front fork, to the fender, and yeah, this works quite well right now. So I did some dry test and I pushed in the fork, so this was okay. Yeah, overall, I'm quite happy with the function that, of course, I have the airstream and that I don't get all of this mud and dirt directly to my cooler if I ride in rainy conditions or muddy conditions or wet conditions. And yeah, I think this will protect my cooler a bit more. And this one, I don't need to clean that often in the end if I use that one. I'm about 50-50 if I would recommend it or not, because this one was 150 and it came from Greece, and you get for this front fender from Nomad ADV for 250, and I think this is a original front fender from the KTM 990 but modified with some brackets down here, and I guess that the fitment will be much better than the fitment of this one. Anyway, I drilled the holes inside and I can't return it, and so I will keep it, of course, and I will run it as long as it lasts. Maybe I will be surprised about it, how long it lasts. I don't know, but yeah, we will see. 50-50, yeah. Good thing is that you are going to protect your cooler, and the bad thing is the fitment. So there are pros and cons, so you have to think about if you want to use it or not. But if you want to use it, then I would recommend the Nomad ADV one for 250 bucks. So anyway, quite short video, so yeah, I enjoy the look right now even more. Yeah, I'm getting used to it right now. Okay, thanks, and see you next time.